Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Bryn. I'm usually getting my hands dirty repairing Audi TTs for your viewing delight. Today's something a little bit different. I'm going to answer a question that you may have been asking yourself. Should I buy an Audi TT? Let's have a look. Definitely lost track of the amount of TTs that I've owned over the years, but one thing that never changes is the enjoyment when you sat behind the wheel whipping around some country roads. Now yes, I know there are more engaging cars for B-road blasting. I know there are quicker cars for, you know, quarter mile dragging. I know there are comfier cars for motorway cruising. However, this car does it all quite well, and that for me is all it needs. It looks great, feels good to drive. For most people, this car surpasses their skill level on the road. Yeah, you know, as an out-and-out driver's car, there's things that need to be done differently, but they can be done differently, and the chassis can become very good. This car was less than £1,000. And it's got less than 100,000 miles on it. It's a 225, it's a roadster, and I bought it in the summer. That is a bargain. There's no two ways about it. It's a bargain. Now we need a little bit of work, but it was easy work for me, easy work for, you know, most competent sort of DIY mechanics. And yeah, I've put the red seats in myself because I had them sat on the shelf from my old car. So I figured why not, but it looks great. Black or red leather, doesn't matter. It looks great. So a day like today, 16 degrees out, roof down, why not? You know, got this little glass shield back here to help stop the wind buffeting around. I'll find out when I watch this video back whether that's affecting the audio or not. Hopefully you can actually hear me, otherwise this will have been a complete waste of time. But yeah, the TT is just a great little car. Whether it's the coupe, whether it's the roadster, handling wise, they're both pretty much the same. If you're getting a V6, then handling is a little bit worse, just because they're a little bit heavier on the front end. But again, that can be remedied with a little bit of tweaks. But like I said, this one is standard form. I can quite happily chuck this round the corners and know that I'm going to come round the other side in one piece. And that's it, that's all you need. You know, I mean, I can see the clouds in the sky, I can see the sun. It's just, what is there to not enjoy about this? Yeah, sorry for rambling on a bit, but in answer to a very simple question, should I buy an Audi TT Mark 1? The answer is definitely yes. I've got other videos on common issues, common faults, things like to look out for and everything like that. And as with any car that's, you know, I mean, some of these are 20 years old, 22 years old for some of them actually. So for any old car, there's going to be things that need to be looked at. But, you know, for the money that you spend and the amount of car you get, you cannot go wrong buying an Audi TT Mark 1. I just want to encourage anyone that's ever sort of considered it, has been sat on the fence, has maybe seen them driving around, likes the look of them, but isn't sure, just do it, just buy one. Yes, they can be expensive to maintain if it's been poorly maintained in the past, but so can any second-hand car. They're old cars now, you know, the technology that's in this engine is 30 years old, but they're still going strong. You know, there's still something that works. You know, you can pick up a 200,000 mile 1.8 turbo engine and it'll still run fine. It'll still be delivering the power that it should be delivering. I work on many high mileage cars that are still absolutely fine. So if they're maintained properly, that is the key. And it's not always about just seeing a stack of service history to know whether it's maintained properly. Not everything is done on a service, so it's all about looking inside the engine bay, seeing what's actually been done, seeing what's actually been looked after, you know, taking it for a drive and seeing how it feels. You know, this one that I bought, 0 service history, 0. However, it's actually a lot better than some that I've driven with full service history. So, you know, don't be put off by that. Assess each car for what it is, you know, there in front of you. Obviously it's nice to see that it has had oil in it every, you know, year or 2 years at a maximum. It's nice to see the history of that, but ultimately if if you're dipping it and the oil that's coming out is looking, you know, good still, you got to base it on what you can see. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this drive and maybe get some shots of it around the car or whatever a bit later. But honestly, if you are considering buying an Audi TT, just do it. You know, for between £1,000 and £2,000, you can be in what is going to be a classic. So just do it. Just get one. You know, even if you're just whipping around in a convertible for 6 months over the summer, or if you're getting a coupe for winter, so you can have the 4-wheel drive when we get a little bit of snow, just do it. Just buy yourself an Audi TT Mark 1. You won't regret it.